Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday. It's time for us to do our show. I got questions. That song always puts me in a good mood because I wasn't in a good mood until I got on here. And I'll tell you why. Because you probably just got the email in your inbox. But this morning, I saw an email from a perfectionist, and we're all perfectionists. But this one was complaining about the number of emails we send out, that our website was way too cluttered for somebody who's supposed to be, organized. And it flew all over me. I felt like I was Jesus in the temple with a cat of nine tails chasing out the money changers. This is how I was angry. I was really angry. Here's the deal. I've given my life for you. For you. I have sacrificed everything that is me to be Fly Lady. It's just plain and simple. And we have built a website that is organized. There's a getting started section. And the emails are free. The website is free. You don't have to join it to be able to reap the benefits. All right, somebody's been with me a long time. And the emails are behavior modification that are going to change your life unless you're going to whine about them and unsubscribe. But that's fine. We'll still be here when you get ready to get started again. But for you to complain about my website, to me, who has helped design it, there's a getting started section. There's an Ask Fly Lady section. There's a morning musing section. There's my daily videos for you to see, all of them. Takes you to our website. We've got everything you need. But if you're so caught up in your perfectionism that you can't see the forest for the trees, God help you. Because we give it to you for free. But we've also, for those who complain about too many emails, I work every day to send Fly Lady Express out. That's one email a day. That's a compilation of all the things we're going to do for tomorrow. We have an app that Michael worked for a year on to build for you that's called the Fly Lady Messenger app. But if you want to get our emails, they're free. And my nephew built an app called Fly Lady Plus. That's free. But he also has a Fly Lady system where you get a personal mentor to help you. So I'm standing up for what I have dedicated my life for. And for those of you who don't want to be a part of this, then please leave. Because we got a lot of people here that want to be a part of something that's huge. We've had millions of people. My sister tried to figure it out the other day. How many people we have been a part of the system for almost 20 years. 20 years. And for people to write in and complain, they really don't have anything better to do they? Because they're definitely not cleaning their house. They're not shining their sink. They get an email when you first join. It says, go shine your sink. And here's our discount code for this week. I don't understand it. When I give it to you for free. For free. But we've built some things that took us a while to make. So we're going to charge for them. $9.95 for Fly Lady Messenger for 3 months. $9.95. That's $3.33 a month to get everything coming on your phone. It's for iPhone. We have the Fly Lady Express comes into your inbox. One email a day that goes out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And Fly Lady Plus is a free app. And it's there for you if you want to get it. It connects right to our website. The Ask Fly Lady question, the morning musing. It's all right there. But the beauty of our Messenger app is the reminders that come out every hour to remind you to drink your water and reboot your laundry and do all of that. So please don't whine to me about it, because I'm not going to put up with it. Just not going to do it, because I have a purpose for being here, and it is to help you get your home in order. But if you won't, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I can't make you read the emails. I can't make you do that. I can't make you watch my video that I do every day for the last year. I've been coming to you in video every day, live video. So I'm sorry I'm on my soapbox, but I just feel like I have to defend what God put me here to do. This is my God-given purpose for living, is to help you. And it breaks my heart that it just does. Anyway, we got some questions, and I can't find my water because I'm losing my voice. Okay, here's some questions. I got to get some salt in here. Will the discontinued extra large mop fit the new mop and bucket set? Nope, it will not. We developed, I have it right here. Justin and I spent some time yesterday making videos. This is a really thin, flat mop. And it is made, let me pull one of these things out. And it has to fit through this little hole. And this mop locks in place in a certain way. There, it locks in place. And it has to go through, that's the wrong way. Here you go, this way. It has to fit through this hole. And our other mop is too fat for that. So we had to develop a whole new system and a bucket to hold the water. And we've sent you some videos about that. But we have a wash side and a dry side. Yesterday we put rinse water in the dry side. But you could, and see, this fits right here. These little tabs, it slides right on it. On these little tabs. Let me get it here. It's hard to do one-handed. It's stuck with the Velcro. There you go. Have it. And this does your floors. This is for detailed mopping. It's for getting those floors good and clean. Now, our other mop does that, but we developed it for a dust mop. But it does work well wet. It works well with these chenille cloths. But this is kind of like having a dust mop. But you can get this really wet. But the thing people hated was putting their hands on the dirty mop. And I understand that. They get grossed out by it. So we made some extra cloths that you could get. And you can wet them and wring them out. And put them on your mop. And then just barely take off the other ones. And put in the wash machine. You just barely have to touch one corner of it to get it off the mop cloth, to get it off the mop head. So you see, we had to develop a new system or we couldn't wring the mop out. And it needed to be a flat mop, not a fuzzy mop. And it does a great job. Justin did my floors yesterday, or my kitchen floor. Now, this is a pre-order for the new mop set, the mop and bucket set. It's twin buckets. They come inside of each other and everything's packed inside, so it makes a nice, neat little package. And it's $44.95. You can't find anything like this on Amazon or anywhere. It is a great tool to have in your home. I love having the prototype that we developed and being able to use it. You should have told Justin you need more convincing and make him mop your whole house. Well, he would come back up and do it, but I'm well enough to do it myself now. So the extra large mop, it's not going to fit in here, but you could still dunk it into the mop bucket without these pieces on it. You could take those off and you could use it. But guess what? You don't need to do that. That extra large mop will do you just fine. And if you want to get this, then great. But we're not going to be shipping it until June because this is a pre-order. And it may work so well that you never know. We might discontinue mop and mop handle and everything. Anyway. Next question. When should I fit yard work into my routines? Well, those of you who have big yards, doing a little every day will help you. So let's just say you like to talk on the phone. Well, you can go outside with your clippers and clip your flowers. Clip the dead buds off of your flowers and prune things for 15 minutes every day. If you spent 15 minutes in your yard every day, all you'd have to do is mow. And mowing is quite easy when you've got all the rest of the stuff done, like weed eating and little things like that. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. But I've got an essay I usually send out once a year about routines, and I will send that out in the next few days because I usually send it out the first time I hear my rufous-sided towhee come to our yard. And I didn't hear him until this weekend. And so he's late this year. So I don't know what's going on with that. But it's all about routines. There's things you need to do every day. There's things you need to do once a week. And we have a great way to do it. If you're going to talk on the phone to your girlfriend, put some headset on and put some gloves on and go outside and take a hoe and cut stuff. Take weeds out. Use the weed eater. Okay, next question. I work full time. I feel like this program is for stay-at-home moms. How can I make this less stressful? I wish everybody worked outside the home. They would understand the power of 15 minutes if they did. They would totally understand it. But 45% of our members work outside the house. 45% of our members are stay-at-home moms. And then there are about 10% who homeschool and are work from home and get things done. And you see, it's even. It's just even. So thinking that the grass is greener for the stay-at-home moms, that's another form of whining. So if you work outside the home, I applaud you because you're bringing income into your family and you're helping out. But this system works for everyone if they will just get off their duffs and do something. Yeah, you heard me right. You got to get up off your bottom and do something. You can't come in when you get home and just plop down and do nothing. You have to do something. So a little planning, a little menu planning, these things can help you have more time. If you have more energy in the morning, then by all means, do one of these. This is our little chart that I made for weekly home blessing, and it divides it out by the day. You do one a day, 2-3 minutes a day. You got that. Or you can sit there and whine that you don't have 3 minutes. You could whine about it, but you don't need to whine because you got 3 minutes. Set your timer and do something. Pardon me. Whew. Anyway, you're trying to be a perfectionist, the person who's working outside the home. Shine your sink. Keep your sink clean and shiny. Get dressed to lace up shoes when your feet hit the floor every morning. That way you're going to have more energy instead of dragging around the house getting ready for work. I've known people who had to have a TV in their bathroom because they couldn't get ready in the morning without watching some stupid morning show. Turn the TV off. Yep, I was yelling. Get up, get dressed with a purpose. Put on your lace-up shoes and stay in them till you walk out the door. During the summer, what jobs/chores, now we don't like either one of those words. Don't like them at all. We like blessings. Would you suggest I give my 6 and 10-year-old? Well, they can do things in the yard. They can clip things with little hand clippers. They can have a lot of fun. You can give them outdoor jobs. You can have them raking things. You can have them sweeping after you mow. There's lots of things they can do outside. But if you call them chores or jobs, you're going to push them away. So don't do that. They're blessings. They're home blessings. They're people. They're things that you do because you live in this house and you're a family. Kids can do lots of things. Go download the Camp Gonna Wanna Fly control journal. Have fun with that. You'd be surprised at what children can do if you'll let go of your perfectionism. When swishing and swiping, how often do you change the water in the vase? I don't put water in the vase. That is, not 100% water. I put 50% soap and 50% water. And when you have a 50-50 solution of soap and water, stuff doesn't grow in it. It's going to kill all the bacteria, and it's going to keep your toilet bowl brush clean. And all I do is add more soap and more water to it. And once a year, I may wash it out. When it gets down low, I pour the rest in the toilet, swish it around, wash it out, and fill it up. And I'm having to use Dawn dishwashing liquid now. I'm down to using Dawn because I am totally out of all shampoos that I don't love and don't use. I don't have any of that stuff anymore because I've used it all up, every bit of it. So I use Dawn dishwashing liquid, and I pour the whole bottle in there. I fill the bottle up with water and put that in there. But that may be too much for this. I have a big thing. So use 2 cups of Dawn and 2 cups of water. Okay, next question. I have a family of 8. I feel overwhelmed with laundry. Even a load a day, I am still so far behind. Any tips? Here's a tip. If you have a family of 8 and you didn't do laundry for a whole week, and you gathered it all up and went to the laundromat, how many washing machines would you have to use? Would it be 10? Would it be 14? Think about it. You'd have all the sheets to wash, all the towels to wash. You'd have everybody's clothes. 40, you have 8 people in the family times 7 days. That is 56 outfits. You can probably get 5 outfits to a wash. That's 10 washers just right there. So if you divided that by 6 or 7 days, you would probably do 2 to 3 loads a day from start to finish. 2 to 3 loads a day. And one lady, I read a testimonial a while ago, she can't lift anything. So at night her husband puts a load in the wash machine, and the next morning her neighbor comes over and she moves it from the wash machine to the dryer. And she can fold each piece on top of the dryer, but she can't pick up the wet clothes. It's too much of a strain on her because she's had surgery. Now, if you've got to do 3 loads a day, you start at night with all the clothes that come out of the bathrooms when they're taking their baths and getting ready. Now, if you have them do all their own washing, then you could run into some problems with people not getting their washing done in a timely fashion and leaving things in the wash machine and leaving things in the dryer. You just have to be kind to yourself and like do an extra load every day until you get caught up. But you might have to take it all to the laundromat with every quarter that you got that you can find, and that way you can get it all done. But you need to fold it while you're there and sort it per person, per outfit, and then get it home. And then, well, before you go, you need to clean out 1 drawer for every person, and that way you have a place to put the clean laundry. Or you're going to be living in a laundry basket. And if you live in out of a laundry basket, then the next thing you know, the cat's going to leave you a present in the clean laundry. Or he's going to turn the laundry basket with all the clean clothes into his bed for the afternoon. We don't need that. Clean out a drawer for each person in your family and then put the clothes away as soon as you get home. And one thing about it, if each person does their laundry, then it's really quick. Each person has their own day, but you need to get the laundry caught up. And you might have to do a marathon laundry. You really might have to, because you need to stay focused. So set your timer, go up and down the basement steps and get it all done. And once you get it all done, if you do 2 to 3 loads a day, you're going to stay on top of it. Next question. Do you have any cheap meal ideas? Yes, I do. And if you will look back on our Facebook page, I've got a lot of cooking videos, but you can go to our YouTube channel. The Fly Lady is our YouTube channel, and I've got some great recipes. One of them is pasta carbonara. This is a wonderful recipe for an inexpensive meal, and I can give it to you off the top of my head, but it's according to how many people. It's 2 eggs beat up with some cream in it and some grated Parmesan cheese, and you cook some bacon and throw some frozen English peas in with the bacon, and drain off the bacon grease, and then just stir the eggs and the egg mixture with the cream into this with the bacon and the English peas, and you've got an amazing hearty meal. It takes longer to cook the pasta than it does to make this meal. You will love it. You will love it. But I have other things. I have how to make biscuits, how to make pinto beans. These are all inexpensive meals. And you can do red kidney beans and make chili. These are inexpensive meals. And they walk you right through all of this. One of my favorite meals is with a can of golden mushroom soup, some hamburger meat, and a tub of sour cream or a package of cream cheese. And it's like Hamburger Helper. It's really fun. Cooking can be fun. Biscuits, I make biscuits for. I do a whole Thanksgiving dinner for you, one thing at a time. And it's quite easy. I even show you how to make chicken. Fried chicken. And all you need is buttermilk and flour. That's it. All you need is some buttermilk and some flour. So cooking is easy if you got a clean kitchen to start in. And always start with your sink filled with hot soapy water and a purple rag. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. And I pre-package my hamburger meat pre-cooked in my crock pot. I take 6 to 10 pounds of ground beef, put a cup of water or more in it. Wow. I stir it every 15 minutes, and after about 3 hours, the hamburger meat is cooked. You can drain it off, put 2 cups in a bag and a Ziploc bag, lay it flat, put it in a freezer. And you've got hamburger meat ready to use. If you want to pre-season the hamburger meat, you can add 3 or 4 onions to it. So you've got hamburger meat and onions cooked in the 3 hours. And pre-package it, and you're ready to go for hamburger stroganoff, spaghetti. You can get spaghetti sauce practically for nothing at the grocery store. And pasta is inexpensive, and a lot of people aren't eating a lot of pasta these days, but it makes a meal go a long way. I like noodles too. Extra large, wide noodles with my stroganoff stuff. So, and quesadillas. You can make cheese quesadillas or do burritos. You can have the leftovers of the pinto beans, put them in the food processor and turn them into refried beans, and put a layer of hamburger, a layer of beans, some salsa on top of that, a tortilla on top of that, and do it again, and crumble up some cheese in there, and you have got a Mexican casserole. It's easy. It's so easy. You just have to plan for leftovers. Plan for leftovers. A big pot of beans. You can have beans and cornbread. I made cornbread for you too. I cooked a turkey for you. And I like to cook a ham in the crock pot and take the juice that comes off the ham and put the beans in there to soak with some more water overnight and turn it on the next morning. I mean to tell you, yum. A little planning for your meals is going to save you so much money that you're not going to know what to do. You can even buy our new mop. It's going to save you so much money. I'm making my own self hungry. So you see, cooking is easy if you won't get caught up in having to have everything already made for you. Don't do that. Plan for leftovers. Think about roasting a chicken and having leftover chicken and making, chicken fajitas. Peppers and onions and some chicken cut up. You can make fajitas quickly. and put some fixings. Robert likes curry. You cut up chicken, make a curry sauce, serve it over rice with lots of little boys. Lots of boys, they call them. With coconut and almonds and all kinds of stuff in your chicken curry. So you see, you can make chicken pot pie. This is easy. Cut up some pieces of chicken, stir them around, add some mixed vegetables, make a gravy out of chicken stock and some flour, and you got chicken pot pie. You can put it in a crust or put biscuits on top of it, put it in the oven, and get it all bubbly. You got chicken pot pie. It's fun to cook when you think about it. Yep. Okay, let's see. What's our next question? Okay. I need a new mop. I'm wondering if I should wait until the new mop/bucket is available, or should I purchase the Fly Lady mop? Lately, I've been cleaning the floors on my hands and knees. It's draining. Yes, that's awful. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Put some shaving cream down. Let the kids clean your floor. Or you put some shaving cream down and skate around in your sock feet. But don't fall. But kids are closer to the floor, so if they fall, it's not as bad. But kids love to clean your floor that way. And then you take some old towels and wipe up all the water, all the soap, and you got a pretty clean floor. They will love it. But don't wait till June to get the mop. Get the other mop. You can use it for dust mopping later, but you'll have a way to mop your floor that won't kill your knees and your back. I just can't imagine doing that to yourself. Scooting around on your butt maybe, but not on your hands and knees. Our knees are delicate things. I have a sister who's had her knees replaced twice. She's had 4 knee replacements. She was in a bad wreck that destroyed 2 knees, and she had to have them done again. That's Sister Dina. Your floors need clean. I went a week without doing my floors, and it's taken 10 hours to get my floors back to where they were. So, folks, be kind to yourself. Don't wait for the pink mop to get here. You can use anything to mop a floor. We just like to make it fun for you. Put some Dawn dishwashing liquid in a blender with a little bit of water and make some, you might need about a 1/4 cup of Dawn dishwashing liquid with some water in it. And blend it up and put it down on the floor. Kids will love it. They love it. Or you can use baby shampoo and do the same thing if you're worried about getting Dawn in their eyes. Because they're going to have fun. I'm losing my voice. So that's all our questions. Let's see if y'all have any more questions on here. I think I've given you all the quickie ideas for menus. But a little planning your menus right now before you go to the grocery store is going to save you so much money. Think about cooking a roast beef, and turning that roast, a big roast, not a little roast, turning that roast into roast beef sandwiches. I mean, I like to cook a roast in the oven, just in the oven. I have this great recipe where you cook a roast for so many minutes at 500 degrees, and then you turn the oven off and let it coast for 2 hours. And it's the best roast beef you've ever eaten. You serve it with, we went to eat at Old Charlie's last night, and I swear that they steam their broccoli. They dip their broccoli in sugar water or something wonderful and then steam it. And it has the best flavor of any broccoli I've ever put in my mouth. I mean, I would go there just for their steamed broccoli. But think about having this wonderful piece of, it's pretty much prime rib that's an inexpensive cut of meat, and you slice it thin and serve it with broccoli and a salad and maybe a baked potato if you want to. Yum. And then you take the leftovers and have roast beef sandwiches or cut it up and do a stir fry with it. And then if you have any leftover after that, you can make soup with it. You can have some fun cooking, but plan it out. Plan for the leftovers. Maybe you want to make a big pot of soup. A big pot of beans on Mondays, like meatless Mondays. Make this big pot of beans, serve it with cornbread, and just have this great meal around pinto beans with some chow chow and some good stuff and maybe some country fried potatoes. I've made those for you too. When I want to cook, I can cook. So folks, my voice is going. I've only been going here 45 minutes. I'm sorry. I got on my soapbox. So let's have a little song. Let's see. Today is Thursday. Let's see what today is. Thursday. Thursday is to go toss all the magazines that you have. I did that yesterday. So I don't have to do that today. But put all your magazines into recycling, and let's spend 2 minutes, everybody. I'm going to spend 2 minutes and go back, and we're going to do the 2-minute cleanup song. There it is. So folks, I will see you tomorrow morning. I love you all, and let's spend 2 minutes doing our floors, putting magazines away, whatever you want to do. This song is exactly 2 minutes long. Here we go. Oh, pooey. It's already shut off. That's not the right one. This one is.
Hey everybody, it's time to clean up! Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a chore to pick up. We're done with play, put toys away. It's time to clean this mess up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a chore to pick up. We're done with play, put toys away. It's time to clean this mess up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Clean up, let's all come clean up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a chore to pick up. We're done with play, put toys away. It's time to clean this mess up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Choose a chore to pick up. We're done with play, put toys away. It's time to clean this mess up.
1 minute left.
Everybody clean up.
Let's see how fast we can finish.
Clean up.
I got this one.
Let's all come clean up.
It's looking better already.
Yeah! We can do it. Look, we almost done.
This is fun.
Yeah!
You're doing great.
This won't take long. We can do it. Way to go!
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Hey! Clean up, let's clean
I love you all. I'll see you later. Uh-oh, another song.
Put the covers on my head.
Oh, this one's a good one.
It's my room today.
It's a boogie song.
Go and scrape my knee with all the toys surrounding me. I don't have room to play. I can't find my book no matter where I look. And I just lost my shoes. So many toys around, they're tumbling down. Tell me, Mama, what do I do? She said, pick it up and pack it up. Decide what you can do with it so you have room to play. Have a junk around, don't beat you down. So we'll boogie that clutter away. Only keep the toys that bring you joy and pass the rest along. You can fly, simplify, sing the bedroom boogie song. Broken book, banana peel, a truck with only half a wheel. I'll throw these away. Put the teddy bear and the game up there. I'm gonna bless someone else today. I've been holding on for way too long. Time to let them go. This room is growing, the more I'm throwing, and I'm glad to finally know. How to pick it up, pack it up, decide what I can do with that so I have room to play. Have a junk around, only brings me down, so I boogie that clutter away. I only keep the toys that bring me joy and pass the rest along. I can fly and I simplify and sing the bedroom boogie song.
Honky tonk piano.
Mama sent me a year, thought it would take a year for me to get it all done. But now her eyes are popping and her jaw is dropping and I'm off to have some fun. When I pick it up, pack it up, decide what I can do with that so I have room to play. Having junk around only brings me down, so I boogie that clutter away. I only keep the toys that'll bring me joy and pass the rest along. I can fly when I simplify and sing the bedroom boogie, bedroom boogie, bedroom boogie song.
That was good. Because we're in our bedroom this week. Let's get our bedrooms clean. See you later.